This is my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna read while I'm alive. It's my life. Hey guys, I'm back, and today I have a book review for you. I'm going to be doing a kind of overall review of two books, because I just finished reading Glass last night, and I don't really want to do a review just on Glass. I kind of want to do both reviews in one, because I kind of want people that haven't read Crank, they can watch this review, and people that haven't read Glass, they can also watch this review. I'm not really going to talk too much about the plots. I'm just going to kind of give you my opinions. I will talk about the plot of Crank, though, because it won't be spoiling anything. First, we'll just talk about Crank. The story is basically about a girl named Christina, and she goes to visit her father in Reno. Her parents are divorced, and she lives with her mother and stepfather, and so she goes off one, I forget when it was that she goes off. It might have been summer, but I'm not sure. But anyway, she goes off to visit her father, and when she gets there, she meets this guy, and crazy stuff happens. Basically, she gets addicted to Crank, which is methamphetamine, on her trip, and this guy introduces it to her, and she goes back home, and it's all about her addiction, because once you use methamphetamine or any drug once, it carries you for the rest of your life. Seriously, you never ever want to do drugs, because one time can kill your life. It can really just change your life. It's really bad. It's horrible. These two books, like, they opened my eyes to what happens with drug addiction. I did learn about methamphetamine in health class, of course, but just reading about it is so much more. I don't know. I can't describe it, but it's one thing to learn about it. It's another thing to read about it. Definitely read these books, even if you know about addiction and everything. You should definitely read these books. They're just so amazing. Ellen Hopkins is just an amazing writer. She's so good. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Christina, when she uses the drug, she calls Crank Monster, and it kind of gives her an alternate identity sort of thing, where she's kind of like the good girl. She gets good grades, and she stays out of trouble. But once she's on the Monster, she turns into Bree, which is her other identity, I guess, and she becomes somebody totally different. And it's just so scary. Even though these aren't horror books, they're like real fiction horror, I'd like to say anyway, because they're just so good and so creepy, and just I can't describe it. It's just so good. I can't. I love these books. They're written in verse, and they're really quick reads, even though they're big. Like, I've read, like, I can read like 180 pages in an hour. So this is only 681 pages, but it's just so good. It really keeps you reading. Ellen Hopkins dares you to put down the book, because every, like, 5 pages something happens. It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment in this book, and I just love this. This is just amazing. It just, like I said, it really opened my eyes to addiction, and I think everyone should read these books at some point in their life. I would warn you that maybe 14 and up, 15, I would say, should, only about that age group. But if you're old enough to handle the mature content, I guess you could read it. It's up to you. But just forewarned, there are very adult content in these books. There's, it's very adult content. So, anyway, that's really all I have to say. Ellen Hopkins is amazing. She's just, I don't know how to describe her. She's just, I met her, I think in February, and I got these books signed. See, right there. And, anyway, she's just an amazing person. She's so funny. She just makes you want to hug her, because, this is loosely based on the story of her daughter, so, about her daughter's addiction to the Monster, and it's heartbreaking, it's uplifting, it's just amazing in every way. And the ending of Glass is bittersweet, I think, but I like the ending. I thought it kind of gave me that sense of hope, and it really was a great ending. And I really want to read Fallout, which is the third book, which just came out, which I'm definitely going to go pick up soon because I love this. It's just so amazing. And I'm babbling now. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little review. Hopefully it wasn't too long. But anyway, yeah, please read Ellen Hopkins' book. She is amazing. I love Impulse. That was the other book I've read of hers. So, yeah, that's about it. And now I'm going to show you the books I'm currently reading. I'm trying to finish Mockingjay. I didn't really get too far into this. I'm only on chapter 3. But I'm definitely going to finish this. And because I put it down because I was reading Glass and I kind of got distracted because I got addicted to Glass. Haha. Anyway, and yeah, I'm going to read this, hopefully finish it soon. And then I'm also reading City of Bones. I know I said I was going to stop this book, but I hear the books get better later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the next 100 pages, and if it doesn't catch my attention by then, I'm going to look on Wikipedia, find out how it ends, and read City of Ashes. I know that sounds horrible, but I don't know what it is about this book. There's just something about this I just can't get into, but actually I do like it. It's not amazing for me yet. So I'm still going to try to read this book and finish it because I just can't have an unfinished book on my bookshelf. I just can't do it. So I can finish that one because I do like it. But it's just not amazing. And the last book I picked up, the last book I'm reading is Carrie by Stephen King because I just kind of felt like a horror book for some reason. I had that urge to read a horror book, and I just love Stephen King, and I haven't read this one yet, so definitely gonna finish this soon because it's so short. It's a tiny book, but yeah. So yeah, I'm reading this, and those are the 3 books I'm reading. I really hope you pick up Crank and Glass and read her books. They're amazing. Ellen Hopkins is just phenomenal. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you guys enjoyed and all that, and yeah. So yeah, that's another book on the shelf.